Hello and welcome to episode 17 of our Ostriv Alpha 5 Let's Play. It is January of 1757. We have 664 people in our town, and last time around we did a whole bunch of expansion over in this general area. We've got a lot of stuff to fix. We have some farm fields to reassociate to this farm instead of being associated to this one, trying to even things out a little bit because this farm only has, well, technically 6, but it's supposed to be 8 fields, and this one has 19. So clearly we need to take care of that, make things a little bit more palatable for our poor laborers who have to do all this stuff. And we also need to put in some more storage because we have a number of production buildings, which, yeah, problems are turned on, will eventually give us some errors saying, hey, we're full, we don't have anywhere to put anything. So we'll take care of some of that. We'll continue expanding our housing, of course, because we still have not had a surplus of labor. We've always had open vacancies. And we really, really should rather be on the side of having way too many people and not enough jobs. It just ends up working a lot better that way. The laborers are more efficient, and there is so much more for them to do. So we'll go ahead and get started with some of that. Of course, these 2 fields up here are not yet cleared. There are a number of trees in the way, and our foresters are going to have to do their best to keep up with that. But since it's still January, I wanted to go ahead and do this first. We're going to reorganize which farms get which fields. So I can tell you right off the bat, this field, this field, this field, and this field are automatically going to this farm. And this farm might get, yeah, probably will get these 2 up at the very top at least. And this one will maybe get a couple of these that are closer on this side. I don't know. We'll see. But I am going to go ahead and just start reassigning. And we'll see what the balance is looking like as we get in here. So now this has 12 fields. And this one has 15. And of course the 12 for this farm does include the ones that are not actually finished yet. And I can't reassign them until the trees are cleared. So really this should end up, if we're going to be equitable, this one should end up having about 2 more than this one does, just by virtue of how this is currently set up. So right now this is actually really easily accessible for this farm. This one is going to have a really hard time getting up here. So I think we're probably going to want to give this one, and this one to this farm. Now it has 15, and this one has 12. So that is pretty much where we want to be. I could also, where's the, okay, no, the door to this one, gate, is up here, so we probably want to keep that one with the farm it's right next to. So right now, I think that's probably good. We'll leave this one assigned to this farm. It's just a little tiny field. These 2 will go over here as soon as they're finished. Of course, the amount of crops in the rotation has not changed, so we shouldn't need to mess with any of these fields, except, man, there sure are a lot of ones that are fallow this upcoming season. We got 1, we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 15 fields that are supposed to be fallow this upcoming season. I think we're going to end up changing that. I don't really like that. These 3 fields right here at the bottom are just rotations of one another. So this is fine how this is set up. I don't really have any qualms about that. These 2 are rotations of one another. There's a third that is a partner to these 2. I believe right here, and maybe one of these. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know. But like I said, I'm not tempted to mess with the rotations too much. I think stuff is more or less still looking okay. One of these 3, though, definitely needs to change based on this, I think. Which field is this one? I think we can get away with doing that because the wheat requires the first 2 nutrients, and we have plenty of that, so that should be okay. Now these are all, both of these are the same. Oh, what a pain. It's just the rotation is so strange sometimes. I don't know. I'm not really great at this. I just apparently look like I know what I'm doing. I really don't. I'm just guessing. I have hundreds and hundreds of hours in this game, and I still don't really understand how the farm works. I just click on things until they make nice patterns. Anyway, so that should take care of that for at least a little while. Other things that we need to do, obviously, add more housing. We'll get there in due time. More storage. Stuff seems to still kind of be okay. Storage here obviously is not full because we don't have enough hemp or flax, which is the whole reason behind expanding the farms in the first place. So we just desperately, desperately need more. We have some space up here to be storing some other stuff. Or if we can fit... Oh no, that's cruel. It is so close to being able to actually fit hay dryers up here. Oh well, I guess it's not to be. That's a shame, because I definitely can't fit any fields here either because of how narrow this is. I guess if I really wanted to, I might be able to fit one going all the way here, but then that would block everything, so there's not really much of a point to that. Sheep farm seems to be doing okay. This other one's doing okay. Remember last episode we had our... someone had a name for it, and I forgot already what it is. The bull shed, I guess, might have been what it was. We transplanted all of our bulls into this cow shed, so they would be closer to this slaughterhouse, and they would just automatically slaughter because we'd just be constantly sticking bulls in there. Because we have way too many. So I'm just going to keep on sending these guys over here. Because, well, we don't need them. Why is this still, there we go. There was some sort of weird cursor got stuck on the, whatever this thing is. The image of the cow moving around. I'm going to keep one of breeding age, and everyone else is going to go over there. Because, of course, we want to maximize our milk output. That's the whole reason why we're doing it. Look at all these. Look at all these bulls. We'll just keep on moving them. Someone did leave a comment saying, hey, you could just turn these into oxen and not have to worry about it because they can't reproduce once you've, well, if you know, gone through that process. If you know what that is, it's doesn't sound very pleasant. But I digress. Look at all this. Maybe they're getting jealous and they want to, I don't know, bring back the bulls. We're not going to let them do that because there's plenty of them already. But I also, at the same time, can't have a billion bulls in here. I think, are they, okay, yeah, they're still kind of leading them over there. We can get this off a single time speed. Because I actually don't know how many I have in here, because I think they're still moving everything over. So we're going to find out. Now we have up to 16. I think we're probably up to about 25, if my mental math is anywhere close to correct. Once everything gets stuck over there. Yeah, here's 24. Do we have any more headed over? Maybe not. Well, that's fine. They're going to start chopping up these cows pretty soon. No nearby cart. Oh, we don't have a cart over here. Really? There's one right there, dude. Okay, they figured that out. We still only have... Oh, 27. Yikes. Okay. Well, they're going to get over here and start harvesting these cows pretty quick. So I think that's good enough for now. We will have to continue to monitor this, and it's like the game is mocking me. Like, look at all these bulls. That's a bunch of bull. So I'll tell you what, I'm just going to start castrating all of these because we don't need them to be reproducing. Yeah, I'm not gonna play that game. All right, Takachi's here. What you want? Shoes, always and forever. Charcoal. We don't have any in storage, really. I guess we're not gonna sell any then. Sunflower oil. We need to have another oil area set up. Clothing, yeah, we can definitely sell more of that. That is the whole reason we built out all that stuff on that side of the map anyway, is to make more clothing. Apples, once again, let me drag select, please. Thank you. And we have any... Oh, we're not making enough, are we? Let's check our... That's the Brickworks. Genius. Distillery. I guess we're good. Just very slow. Waiting on... Are we really waiting on hops? Do we not have enough hops? Wow. That's honestly surprising. Because we have our 3 hop yards, even this tiny little guy right here. Now, I'm glad we reorganized the fields when we did, because these are still nowhere close, so it's going to be pretty equitably divided, I think. Should hopefully help things grow a little faster. So we'll see what ends up going on this way as they're able to... Wow, look at all the laborers over here. This is why you need a whole lot of laborers, and we really don't have enough. I also don't want to just keep spamming these row houses everywhere, because I feel like that's not really the best way to be building in the game. Now we have these over here, and I did want to have this continue on, so maybe what we'll do is just have where's the front of this? Let's kind of have the stuff set up in a way here where it's kind of continuing that. I don't know, maybe you go for a nice 90-degree arc here. Although I think I do need to move this a little bit further this way. Try to keep relatively normal looking. Maybe not the most normal looking stuff. But we'll give them something nice to strive for over here. He says, making the most skewed and messed up looking row houses of all time. Yeah, that's fine. They don't have to be perfect. Let's see, we have 5 here. I think 2, 3 of these have stores in them. Or all of them. Okay, well that's fine. Because we aren't currently lacking in any sort of selling things, so I think these can all just kind of be pure, not 2 stories, pure row houses. Let's see, can I get away with this? Yeah, so that's going to be 3 of those. I think our... Oh, that's actually a lot steeper of an angle than I was originally intending. So maybe I will get rid of that one and do a little shallower. There's no reason for us to be on turbo speed quite yet, also. Hello? Does my F1 key not work anymore? Hello? Huh. Did I break my keyboard? You can hear me smashing it, right? My keyboard might actually be broken. Okay, there it goes. What in the world was that? That was really weird. Of course, now it has to stay in. Well, I don't really edit these episodes very much anyway. That was weird. Well, this is what I get for buying a G710 Plus on eBay. They don't even make these things anymore. I could just suck it up and buy a normal new keyboard like everybody else, but I like this thing. You end up using something for long enough, you don't want to go back to anything else. I don't need something with a bunch of RGB. I just want a nice, solid mechanical keyboard. Anyway, now we have 5 of these things set up. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to, first of all, remember where the boundaries of all this stuff is. It's at the 5th one here. It's real hard for me to see sometimes. Right, let's just watch them build this stuff. How about a nice big time lapse to stop this off? I know it'll probably end up being 30 seconds, but it's probably going to be 15 minutes of just sitting here. Anyway, Let's watch them build some row houses, get a huge surplus of laborers to help us in today's episode. Here we go. See you on the other side. All right, it's March. It's taken too long, so we're going to have to leave this and come back to do something else in a little bit. But hey, we did get those 3 done. Now, our fields here are, since it's March, about to be put over to the wrong farm. So I did want to make sure that we took care of that. Reassociate these 2 with this farm, and now we have 14 here, and we have 13 here. So I think that is probably just fine here. Then these fields were going to become... I honestly don't remember what I was going to plant here. But it's probably safe to make these more sunflower things. So do some sunflower, and we'll do some flax. And just repeat that again. Advance this one to flax, activate it, and activate this one. And that should be good to go. Could always use more sunflowers, always use more flax, because then we can put in another one of these oil workshops. So we definitely could use some more of them. The terrain over here isn't exactly the best for it. So we'll see what ends up happening. But I figured I wanted to get that taken care of before we got too far off track. It seems we have a problem with our brick production, which I thought was going really, really well. But maybe it's because we don't have enough charcoal. I don't know. That's also part of the reason why I wanted to have so many more people living here, so we could have so much more labor. But the taverns aren't functioning? How's the tavern not functioning? We built this thing forever ago. Oh, they don't have enough beer? Is that it? That can't possibly be right. And I just sold a bunch of beer. And I can't stop it. That's a pain. Yeah, I think I could still buy all that mead. We're just going to buy a ton of mead because why not? Here come the little dots. My favorite. They're all coming back to here. So somebody in this row house is trying to get to both spots here inside this farm and can't. So who works? Not you. Well, now I'm interested. I hate these things. I know they're debugged. They have to be here. But man, that's irritating. Yeah, these bricks are going to take 800 years. Oh, that's my favorite fake period of time. It's going to take 800 years to get here, so we're not going to time-lapse the rest of this. It's going to be a huge waste of our time. But we did get to see a little bit of this here. We'll probably end up having to chop out 2/3 of that because we're just waiting half the time. But I did go back and put wells in place and had those built first, so hopefully our people should not be crying about not having any water. That's nice to see there. But we are almost at 700, which is nice. Yeah, our taverns really are not having enough alcohol. Interesting problem, because I didn't think we'd have to build more than one of these breweries at a time. We just seem to be kind of low on barley, which is weird. I can't even buy that stuff, I don't think. I can just buy the mead, and I'm buying almost 10,000 of it. So are we growing any barley this year? Oh, this should not. Those shouldn't be on the same one. Okay, yeah, we are growing some barley. These two are on the same. Really? Man, I hate it when it changes my rotations. That is really going to make things weird the next couple of years. Supposedly the manager knows how to rotate the crops, but whatever. I'd rather just not do that. Alright, so I guess we can turn our turbo speed back on. now that they've started planting everything. And we've got some more stuff to do over here. Obviously, our weavers and our tailors can't really do too much without having a whole lot more hemp in place, or flax, as the case may be. Even though we added another 7 or 8, 9 extra fields since a couple seasons ago, they still don't have enough. That's just mind-blowing to me. I don't remember it being this hard to keep up with in the previous versions of the game. Maybe it's just because we're so much more dense now with all these row houses. I don't know. Now people are complaining about not having food variety, so maybe we do need to build more of these with stores in them. There's something. Okay, what do they have? So much firewood here. Wow. I guess we do need some storage for firewood. We'll figure something out. I think we're going to need another barber surgery over here as well, which we could go ahead and, oh, that's already the orientation I was going to put it in, more or less. Just going to stick this probably right around, doesn't have to be completely perfect, but put that right about there probably is a good spot. The forestry is going to go away. Are these the guys that sell stone? Yes, but I don't have the income for that right now. If I sell some clothing first, I should probably be able to. Sunflower oil. I don't really think I have enough to sell. But that is enough for me to buy all this stone. Definitely going to need it. And I bought a ton of lime during that time lapse as well. It's going to take this 1,000 years to get built. But that's fine. I am reminded that I said I would plant some trees here and haven't yet. So I'm going to have to do that pretty quick, huh? We're also going to need to put in... Maybe this is actually too close. Yeah, I'm going to move... No, stupid software jumping on my screen. I don't think you guys could see that on the recording, but that was my antivirus telling me I needed to update something. Like, I already did that. It's fine. It should be automatic anyway. You shouldn't have to notify me of any of this. Windows has been like that for a decade. All right. I'm going to duplicate this general idea with the fence here. Over here on the other side. I think that's a small arch. Yeah. Just going to kind of get that to be right about there. Probably seems good enough. Just kind of get this to come around this way a little bit. Again, it's not going to match perfectly, which is fine. That's the way these things go. But it should at least look kind of like I have some sort of idea what I'm doing. Ideally. Just a very gentle curve to kind of encourage people to walk in front of stuff. And then behind that is where we put the barber surgery. Just have that set up right about there. It probably honestly is about the same place it already was. So that should be okay. Once I get rid of this forestry, I think we're going to put a little mini marketplace right here. Even though we do have the stores, it is nice to have the outdoor marketplace you can see people going in and out of. That's a fun thing to have in your town. All right, so how are we looking on our fields here? This one has 6 fallows, really? This one only has 1? That is so strange. Well, at least our sheep are doing well. How are we doing on our bull shed here? We got 20 of them. All right, let's do a little bit more culling here. All right. Ox going there. Now we should keep some of the oxen so we can replace the beasts of burden in, for example, the saltworks. But these should have another 10 years-ish. They should be doing okay. We'll just make sure to periodically empty some of these out. So we can get a pretty steady supply of beef. Yes, you look at all these Look at all these resource wasters. I wish I could sell livestock. I feel like you should be able to because you have all these trading partners that you can buy it from. So why not be able to just sell it? That'd be very convenient. I already bought... Wow, I already went through that much mead? Sheesh. I got some thirsty people here. We're not going to sell any more beer. I guess we have to build another one. Another brewery, that is. Our barley supply is insatiable, huh? People just really, really want beer. So I kind of don't want to put again with these loans. I thought my finances were fine. Probably just too ambitious with the imports. Yeah, it's balanced. It just doesn't like that I don't have enough when I need it. But I do eventually have enough. I think I'm going to lower the... I don't want to lower it that much. Let's say lower the wealth tax threshold to 50. That might help. Barber surgery. How are we doing in the barber surgery? Oh, they got money. All right. We're raising the tax on the barber surgery. How about up to 75? That ought to help a little bit. We're still waiting on... Sheesh. Still waiting on the bricks. So what is the holdup on these things? It just takes time to burn them? Because we have two of the major resources right here and the water's right there. Charcoal doesn't seem to be a problem either. I guess we just need to hire more guys. We can give them a full staff of 5. Actually, we can give all of these full staffs, I guess. That might have something to do with part of our problems. Alright, and our wagon shed's looking okay. We probably could build a second one, actually, and we might want to. I just don't know exactly where. Maybe over here would be a good spot. Yeah, because we have a little bit of production stuff over here. I just don't know exactly where I'd want to place this. Because I don't want it to kind of take up space in a spot it doesn't need to be. So if we did this right about here, they're going to have to remove trees, but I feel like that's a pretty good spot for it. We do have a hay barrack right here. It'll be kind of useful. Let's actually shove this up to the front because, well, there's no bricks. I can't buy bricks either. I feel like I should be able to do that. Horseshoes. Oh yeah, I got horseshoes for days. Metal parts. We probably should be selling those too. Yeah, we just need more sunflower oil processing capability. I guess we should just actually fully employ people in our buildings before we complain about production quality and issues, huh? It seems like a smart idea. Okay, so man, there's the white lines everywhere in here. You're complaining about wood. You literally have wood, so I don't know what your problem is there. How are we doing on horses yet? See, these horses are getting up there in age. Am I actually selling horse meat anywhere? Because if I slaughter these, I don't want it to go to waste. I actually don't think I am. Well, guess what's about to go here? That's right, it's horse meat. We don't need to slaughter them yet. But there will be a time when that is necessary. Yeah, so I figured we put a wagon shed here. We have our oil workshop right here. Plus, this is an area we're going to be doing a whole lot of building in anyway, so we want to have the supply here. And we're probably going to need another granary for the stuff that these guys are growing in their gardens, which actually could be something we put here. Because there's all this space. So if we did that, it's probably a decent enough spot for it. Doesn't hurt. Alright, wagon shed is complete. We'll just copy paste all the settings over here, including the 5 guys. Oh, so I guess we weren't feeding them anything except hay. That's okay, because we have lots of it. We have 22,000 thereabouts. All right, let's order some wagons, and then we'll come over here and we'll select which horses are going to go. The youngest we have is 13 years. So I guess that's what we're doing. They'll probably die around 25-ish. Well, okay, why are pigs dying of starvation? Are we going to play this game again? Clowns. Absolute clowns. Did we just not have the resources to feed these things? I feel like the food consumption in this game has been drastically changed in this update, because I only have 700 people, and I still have more food production than I did, I think, my last time when I had 1,000 people. I don't know. All I know is I can't feed my pigs, which is very, very annoying. Do I even have... I don't even have any beetroot. It's like people don't want to sell stuff, which is part of why... Yeah, I don't have anything I can feed these pigs. So what's the deal here? I guess we'll just have to start slaughtering these some of these pigs just to try and save some pork. But where'd all the food go? I have no answers for that. It's just, why are they like this? I just really and truly do not understand. It just doesn't make sense. And why can't I feed hay to pigs? Why do they have to eat people food? There's literally nothing I can do about it, unless I just buy a ton of buckwheat that is gonna not be here anyway. These pigs are all gonna be dead by the time I actually get this imported. These guys don't sell it. Just what is the deal? I cannot supply the pigs. This is like the 3rd time this has happened. I don't feel like we're completely outrageous in our food setup. Alright, so that's just annoying. This storage is full. Is that why we haven't been importing stuff? Alright, I guess we're just not going to have 10,000 charcoal stored here. That does seem to be kind of just a little bit ridiculous. Is it going to reject trade if the trading post is full? Okay, so which one of these is storing... oh, there's nothing in that one. Let's just make that charcoal then. You never have too much charcoal, huh? Well, there's the stone in here. I'm going to move all of the charcoal to that warehouse. So somebody come do that before these other people come in and I get angry about it. Man, these white lines are everywhere. What is the deal? Jeez, alright. Oh, so they're still coming around the corner here, huh? We have to put more houses in. Oh, now they're coming this way to do trade? Okay, no, that's somebody moving in. Alright. That's fine. They still haven't finished this last row house. Man. Even with all those builders. Alright, so how's our... okay, well, we're still way over capacity. Oh, what's all that lime? Sheesh. What's the deal? Alright, I'm gonna just move all the lime out. Why can't... okay. I was about to say, why can't I find the lime? But I just remembered that I am tired. Okay. We'll stick that in that warehouse too. Durkachi will save us. You got pigs? Yes. Yes, you have pigs. Potatoes. Oh yeah. I'm buying all your potatoes. I don't know why my farms can't keep up. This cannot possibly be the same consumption stuff. They have to have changed it. Maybe it's just because stuff goes bad. Oh, then I shouldn't have bought 15,000 potatoes. What am I doing? I feel playing like this is Alpha 4. how many potatoes did I buy? Yeah, 16,000 potatoes. Yeah, those are going to go bad. Like, guaranteed instantly. Well, let's just say 2,000 potatoes. How about that? Just have the pigs eat as many potatoes as they can. Oh, yeah. Yeah, give me 32 pigs. I can't afford 32 pigs. Give me 15. Give me 15 pigs. They're going to be little piglets, too, so I can't really do anything with them. This is still over full. Are you serious? Maybe I shouldn't have ordered it with a cart. Maybe I should have ordered it with a wagon to be a little faster. We still have all that stone. Sheesh. Oh, did it cancel the relocation because it was too full? Is that what it did? Boy, that sure is annoying. All right, so what's going on here? You got potatoes, huh? All right, well, at least it unloads the potatoes even if the building's full. I just can't keep up with this. I don't know what the deal is. These people are complaining. Why? Because storage is full. Because I said make 5,000 bark and you're making 9,000. You idiots. I said 5,000 for a reason. Also, that's not full. Okay, now it is. I don't know what is going on with these guys. We just need more storage for stuff. I know I said I was going to do that this episode, then proceeded to just not. Because we had other stuff that was more exciting, like building a bunch of row houses that still aren't finished, but a year and a half in game later. That's fine. We'll just put in some more of these warehouses and just store a bunch of stuff. So after a certain point, that's what this game tends to turn into, is just, why can't I hold all these limes? If you remember that meme from 8,000 years ago on the internet, it feels like it was 5 lifetimes in internet time. But if we put 5 of these warehouses in here, that should be good enough to hold. I don't need these loans. I don't know why it always thinks I'm out of money. I don't know. Something has changed with the way the economy in this game works, and I no longer understand it. We'll sell some horseshoes. Yeah, so we aren't producing goods either, which is so weird. Because we definitely have enough. We have enough resources to be doing all this stuff. I just don't understand why it's not working that way. Like, look at all those sunflowers we have. We should be able to produce tons of oil. But it's not working that way. That is just so weird. Our pigs are doing their thing, I guess. We still don't have all these potatoes in here. Is it because we still have so many open vacancies? I just cannot believe how weird this has been. This still isn't done. And in real life, I set this building up over an hour ago. I was just finally approaching being finished. Sheesh. Well, what can you do? If nothing else, this has been a little informative because of how, look how long it's taken to make these wagons. Sheesh, man, what's going on? Our carpentry has fully employed. They have metal parts, they have wood. They have, well, they don't have enough wood. Oh, these loans again, man, come on. Was I always this bad at the economy in this game and I'm just now noticing it because it doesn't let you go into the negative anymore? And further, am I paying interest on these? No, it just has a flat, wow, 3 of these this year? Sheesh. What of this can I actually sell? I'll sell horse tack for 150. Why not? Okay, we have enough stone. I think that's fine. Why do we only have 72 charcoal? I have more people to do labor, not less. What's the deal with that? Jeez. All right. well, very clearly something has changed in a very bad way in how the economics of this city are working or not working now. We gotta figure something out. We need more charcoal. We got this smithy right here that's only making horseshoes, does not have enough charcoal. So I guess we can just build some more charcoal piles. Would not hurt. I just don't know what happened here. Yeah, we'll just put 2 of those right next to each other. Maybe that has something to do with it. Don't have enough laborers because everybody's harvesting. That was why I wanted to build all these in the first place, so we could get another, I don't know, 100 people in here. They're just taking so long to do stuff. Kind of makes it impossible to keep up when your population literally cannot expand fast enough to keep up with everything. I don't feel like we're overbuilding or anything like that. This has just been a very strange episode. I don't really know what to tell you guys. Normally I have this figured out pretty well, I like to think. For whatever reason, I guess that's no longer the case. Well, at any rate, I'm going to go ahead and just add some more of these garden houses here. I don't think we're too far away from a market anymore now that those are in place. I'm going to try and even this out too. And here comes our snow. Yeah, so this will have been, I guess, the 3rd year since we started this episode. For whatever reason, it's just been strange. I don't know what the deal is. We'll just keep on keeping on here. No sense getting upset about it. Just goes to show you can play this game as much as I have, made hundreds of videos on YouTube about it, and played it hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours over several years, and you still don't know everything about it. So don't feel bad if you're new at the game and you don't really understand what's going on, because truth be told, a lot of us don't either. It's a very complex game that has a lot of nuance to it. It's very easy to get kind of bogged down, so don't feel bad. Now the barber surgery needs bricks too. So I guess the charcoal problem was much bigger than we thought it was. Where did I put that other... See, I can't even keep track of what I have where anymore. We had that guy there. Where's the... I don't even remember where this... Okay, it was over here. Sheesh. Because we got this one here, looking for laborers. Don't have enough laborers. We have one over here. We have this one charcoal pile right there. Man, we're just, we're having a rough time of it over here. Not enough hemp or flax. Am I going to have to build like 5 more farms to satiate all these things? I think that's what's going to have to happen. Because I don't know what it is. It's just not going the way it needs to be going. Let's go ahead and build this granary first. That's literally just wood and nails. That should be very, very quick. And then we can at least start buying some of the produce from the people that are growing it over here. And start selling that, hopefully make some more money. Alright. Locals, look at all this. Yeah, there we go. Buy all this. Alright, set that up, set that up. Alright, so they should start selling momentarily. That'll be nice to have that taken care of. And we got all these warehouses we still have to build. So I don't want to be a liar, telling you guys we're going to do all this stuff and then don't get it done. But hey, this is starting to look pretty cool here. Even if it isn't completely symmetrical. I do like that it kind of divides the island in half. We can put some more stuff on this other side. I'm not entirely sure what it's going to be, but that is looking pretty nice. These are all occupied. We've got wells here, and that is looking just fine. Building the barber surgery. We already watched one of these, but I did want to take another look and see. It's just so much fun to watch him build stuff. I think they're still missing bricks, huh? I guess they are. This is still only half done. Can't find brick anywhere. Well, it's probably in the brickyard. If you want to start looking there. Okay, now it's in bounds. Okay. So they'll finish that at some point soon. Now is probably a good time. Oh, we're starting to run out of space here, too. We're going to have to put in another one of these graveyards. Oh, this actually fits. Okay. Now this is going to end up being really close. Yeah, that's the last row we'll put here. Just make sure stuff lines up. Kind of nice. Actually, we might as well just stop it there. So we have some room. Can I fit a couple more back here? I'm actually going to get rid of that one. Kind of space things out a little bit. So hopefully that doesn't fill up immediately, even though it probably will. Okay, we are almost done here in the barber surgery, and there it goes. Someone immediately moves in. Very nice, 3 kids. They'll be good workers in a few years. Primary school's still full, as is this one. I don't think we really need more schools, because not everybody has to be educated. We just need those for managerial positions, so that seems to be looking okay. Now, we're building all these warehouses. We're going to have something to put in them. My default is always firewood, but we already have almost 33,000. Now we have 37, 38, 39. Okay, so 40. Okay, we're not going to be putting firewood in the warehouses, but we do need more storage for just regular wood and some stuff like the bark, definitely. So let's just make this one all bark, no bite. Wait for them to build this one with wood, and then we'll just put more wood in it after it's built. Sometimes it really can be that simple. It's nice to have a surplus of wood also. But hey, we've had almost 100 additional residents this episode, which is quite a bit of growing, and would honestly kind of explain some of the weirdness we've had with supply. But I didn't think we'd be this bad off, even with all this stuff we got going on. So I guess maybe we have to put another farm over here. That'll be a next episode thing, though. We've done quite enough for today. We just got to get a little better at what we're doing here. Now I'll have another warehouse for firewood. Why not? We got 2 more of these to get built, and then that's probably just about going to do it with this one here. Okay, so what is clogging up their trading post? It's charcoal. It's all the stone. Actually, we should probably have one of these left empty just for stone. Because now this guy right here has... Oh, they didn't even put anything in there. Huh. How weird. No, they're not building this one? Why? Are all these guys... None of them are on the job site at all. They're all walking back. Alright, well that's fine. We just gotta put this stone somewhere. Alright, so let's do wagon. Move the stone. And then we'll just stick that on the far warehouse, because that's actually furthest down and it's already built. And what else can we stick in here? It wouldn't hurt to have just more wood stored. I kind of wish these would just automatically fill like in so many other games. It would be so much easier, but Ostriv is partly about the painful micromanagement a lot of the time. It's not supposed to just be a passive game. It requires a lot of thinking, which sometimes I'm more in the mood to do than others. We don't have enough fish either. So that's the thing, is I can't ever fill every job. I don't know how. I just cannot have enough housing ever to support too many people. And this is still full. How do I have so much stuff in here? I just don't understand. Okay, that's buying stuff sometimes. This is still full somehow. They're taking their sweet time. Potatoes, of course, need to be fed to the pigs. So I guess now I could have additional pigsties if I really wanted to, now that I have all these potatoes. I just don't know what's, whatever balance exists, I clearly completely destroyed it. But hey, that's the way it goes. We got white lines going everywhere, our supply chain's a mess. But hey, we have 758 people now, so that's something. And we're definitely going to have to plant another farm for next season. It is too late to start building one now, because we have these houses in the queue here. Well, this will help us get a couple more people that are going to be actually, you know, growing and planting stuff, which is nice to see. This still has not purchased anything from anyone. Well, it is the beginning of the season after all. So I almost have to wonder, am I not paying enough to buy from people? Or do people have too much money so they don't want to sell anything? Because I don't remember it being a problem in Alpha 4. People just sell almost anything. How many households do I have up at the wealth threshold anyway? It seems like most of them are kind of in the middle. So maybe I should lower the wealth tax threshold. It's already 50. If I put it down to 30, maybe that'll incentivize people to sell some stuff. I don't know. Well, regardless, we still got some good stuff done today, even if it wasn't the smoothest thing. Yeah, see, like right here, they're making so much bark. I told them to only make 5,000. They had 8. 7,000. We're still at least tanning correctly here. Yeah, they need cow hides. How are we doing on our bull shed? Alright. I guess we could go ahead and send a couple more cows over there. A couple more bulls over there, that is. Yeah, we don't need bulls more than a couple. So we'll just send some of these guys over there. I think it takes the oldest one first anyway, so that's okay. How's our dairy looking? Yeah, they still don't have enough milk, so I guess I'm just going to have a ton of these cow sheds. Just pumping it out as fast as we possibly can. Actually, I didn't even think about checking over here how much milk is stored up. Okay, no, they've got something. I guess they're going to go take it to the market or sell it, or I actually don't know what the sheep farm does with the milk. I assume it just goes into town storage because that's one of those communal good type things. Farm-wise, we're looking okay. Hopefully we start having some more... we don't have any barley? Seriously? Are we just that far behind? We got 500 stored up here. We're burning charcoal, which I guess explains why we don't have a ton of it. Do we not have any in the whole town? Really? Surely we can't be that far behind with the charcoal. I guess we just need more people, which is the whole reason I wanted to build so many more houses. But I guess even that wasn't enough. Oh well. Well, that's where we're at least. So, this is already... Well, actually, recording time, this is insanely long. I'm going to cut a good bit of it out for that time lapse, but I think we've pretty much done about all we can today to try and get some things accomplished. We did do a little bit. We did get 100 extra people in the town, which is a fantastic good amount of growth. It's just we can't seem to keep up with the insatiable demand for laborers. So I guess we'll just keep adding more people and more people and more people until there's too many people. And then we'll just add more production and repeat ad nauseum until the very end. Yeah, that's it. That's what we got for today. Hope you still enjoyed it despite being a little more chaotic, a little less productive than some of the other ones. Well, that's the way this goes sometimes. You take one as you can get it. And they went all the way around that side, huh? I don't know. We got to figure out pathing for all these incoming trades and immigration and everything. Yeah, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, better strategy tips, I guess, because I guess I don't know how to play the game anymore, which is a weird feeling. But I'm clearly missing something. So if you have any ideas, excuse me, to try and fix some of the problems we've got, please drop them below. I read every single comment, no matter what it is. Even if it's mean and makes me sad, I'll still read it because I appreciate you taking the time to leave your thoughts and participate in the community here. But you guys are normally really nice, and I appreciate that. And I like to talk to people anyway, so that's fine. Anything you got at all, I'll happily read it. I can't always respond, but I do appreciate you being here. I hope whatever you're doing, you have a fantastic rest of your day. Have fun, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next Ostriv video, which should be Wednesday. We'll have another Timberborn Tuesday, and we got some other fun stuff coming later in the week. But until then, that's all I got. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.